Sports Video Group is coming to you from the exhibit hall of the 2018 SVG Summit. Brandon Costa here with you from Sports Video Group. We're here at our show in New York, here with one of the mainstays of New York, the Big East Conference, Brad Zach, who's the Director of Digital and Social for them. Brad, so great to see you. How's everything going?
Good to see you. Thanks for having me here. I like the setup.
Thanks.
I feel like I need some hot takes ready for stepping up on here.
Yeah, right. We want to make it controversial statements, as most controversial as possible. Thanks a lot for being here. You guys have had a pretty fantastic year in terms of your digital and social output, so fantastic job to you. We talked a little bit about that on a panel earlier today here at the show. So looking back at 2018 and back into the beginning of 2017 as well, you guys introduced a program called Big East Shootaround, a live social show that you guys put out to a couple of different platforms, I believe. You said Twitter was one that you had substantial success with. Tell us a little bit about that show, what you learned, what some of the successes were with it. Give us kind of the inside peek at what Big East Shootaround was like.
So we launched Big East Shootaround in August of 2017. Men's basketball show, 20 to 30 minutes a week, trying to tell the best stories in our men's basketball product and really give something for our diehard fans that want to stay up with the product all throughout the year and are watching the games, but want some of that a little extra to go along with what they're normally taking in. So that was the main impetus to get into it. We stream it weekly on Fox Sports Go and Twitter, and we've also branched into some shows around marquee events at MSG for the Big East tournament. Followed Villanova's run to the Final Four last year and had great success with that. So continue to perfect what we do and try to find new ways to deliver content to our fans.
So what's the workflow look like when you decide that you're going to go live? Do you have a setup at the conference offices? Obviously, when you were at the Final Four, you were going more rogue and on the fly. But what's your typical workflow look like? What equipment do you use to make this all happen?
So our workflow is myself and Ujash Patel, who's our coordinator at digital production, and the two of us have found a way to kind of make it work through tech and just trying new things and trying some different things. So we have our own setup in our office. We kind of converted some office space into a new studio that we have, and we use a TriCaster TC1. We has Skype capabilities, which is great for us to pull in interviews from all of our 10 schools. And then we use basically a 3-camera setup. We lock in one cam steady for our host and main setup, and then we have 2 robos on the sides that we were able to just operate off the back and do everything from our end. So we're ready to go. We get back in the studio there, fire up whatever we need in terms of any remotes or anything that we're doing, and then just roll straight from there.
Cool. So one of the things I'm always curious about for people in your position, Big East Shootaround, fantastic show. You could theoretically put that together and have it be a VOD product, and you just throw it up on social, throw it up on YouTube or whatever. For you, what makes it worth that leap into live? Because it's harder, a little bit more expensive, probably a little bit more stressful for you. What makes that leap to live worth it in your mind?
First of all, I think, with anything, there's always a cachet that comes along with being live, and there's something that brings value to that. So to have something to be able to tell people that we're delivering Big East basketball, in addition to the games live to them and bringing the product, I think gives even more of a legitimacy to it and even more of a, value to our fans. So to be able to do that and deliver a product that is interesting and valuable to them is something we want to do. In addition to that, you want to drive engagement as well. This is something for our real hardcore fans. So what can we give them that allows them to feel even more of Big East basketball, even more invested in their school and their conference? And I think going live on social is the perfect way to do that.
Cool. And looking ahead to 2019, do you anticipate live social still something that's going to be a significant part of your everyday life?
Yeah, definitely big for us. We made our beds now, so we got to lie in them, right? So we're there. We're excited about it. We saw a lot of success last year on some live remote shows that we did around, like I said, major events and then big games in the conference that speak to those hardcore fans and give them another just outlet to catch some content on a big Saturday in Big East basketball. So I think for us it's going to be focusing on new ways to get outside the studio and deliver some fun content to fans.
All right, Brad. Well, congratulations on all your success this year. We're very happy to have you here. Thanks a lot for supporting the event.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, for more coverage of everything going on here at the SVG Summit, and maybe even to learn a little bit more about what these guys are up to over at the Big East, you can visit us online at sportsvideo.org.